All right, guys, how are we doing today? Welcome to Nights with Nine with number 9. All right, so tonight we're basically going to do something more intimate. I want to get into the feels. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Meg and Tory in a full breakdown timeline of everything that has taken place since July. Okay, I gotta put on the goddamn glasses for this shit because this shit is crazy. Okay, so when Meg got shot, the key elements, who was there? Tory, Kelsey, and the official story released to us was that Meg cut her feet on glass. Turns out she had been shot in both feet and the heels. That's pretty accurate shooting, Tory. You're still a bitch, though. Turns out she had been shot in both of her feet in the back of the heels. Tory was indicted for carrying a loaded weapon, and he is a felon. Okay. Sorry, I just grabbed my boob. We're going to cut that part out. So Kelsey did not release a statement. Kelsey, who is Meg's best friend of years, they both grew up in Texas together. Since Meg's come up, honestly, you have seen Meg and Kelsey and Meg. Like, they have been like this. So for a little bit, it seemed like Kelsey had dipped off from Meg and everything. But in a sense of like, you know, bitches have lives and my whole life can't revolve around you, friend. But keep on going, you know? So Kelsey did not release a statement until Meg went live. Now, when Meg went live, she went live when she had the purple hair. And this was like basically when WAP was on its beginning points of being released. So she was doing free promo and whatever on Instagram.
Why did I get shot? Like, what did I do? I just felt very betrayed by a friend. I felt very betrayed by all my friends. I felt very
So
shocked.
she was talking, and then she decided to talk about the incident. Up until this point, Kelsey nor Tory had said anything about the incident, and honestly, neither did Meg. So Meg stated she felt betrayed by friends. That's very interesting, considering the fact that your best friend was with you when you experienced something so traumatic and so mind-boggling. So the fact that she chose those words when describing this it tells all. I always tell people it's not what you're saying, it's what you're not saying. And that tells me more than I didn't need to know than what you're trying to lie to me about. Not to say Meg is lying, but I'm just saying I'm a Cancer. I'm well in tune, and nobody can lie to me about shit. So, Meg stated that she felt betrayed by certain friends. Meg unfollowed Kelsey, but Kelsey did not unfollow Meg up until the end of August. Now, Jonathan, this is something that I recently just found out. So, Jonathan, Meg's makeup artist, stopped doing, not makeup artist, hairstylist, stopped doing Meg's hair. Now, Jonathan and Meg, once again, since Meg has come into the industry, that was her designated hairstylist. And out of nowhere, he's not doing her hair anymore. And then he went on Instagram Live and was answering a couple questions, but those questions was mad shady, honey, okay? And his answers was even more shadier because you know everybody wants to scoop. We want the tea. We want to know what's going on. So, basically, they was asking him about Meg, and he basically was just under the impression that, you know, we believed him when he was saying that he doesn't want to be stripped down to one artist because, you know, sometimes you think the artist is going to take you further in places and they really don't. To which, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I can understand that. So basically, he doesn't want to be known as just Megan's hairstylist. He wants to be known as Jonathan, the hairstylist. To which, no shade, no tea. Can't be mad at that. You didn't get into this industry to be underneath somebody. You got into it because you're a creative. So I can fully understand that. But me knowing Jonathan and Meg's relationship is just like, that's a little weird. Like, for somebody who is you guys close friends to have just gotten shot, it's a lot of movement that is weird. Okay, and she doesn't want people to steal her joy. Now that part I can completely understand because, you know, once you get to a certain point, you don't want to be seen as a victim. Look what happened to Rihanna. It took her a while to shed that she's a victim persona thrown on her after the fact of the Chris Brown situation. So Meg didn't want that for herself. That's why she was up, out, twerking, doing what she wanted to do with her friends, because honestly, not everybody grieves or experiences things in the same way that other people want. So just because you would do something differently doesn't mean that's how she necessarily wanted to do it, to which she's fully entitled to. She's the person. Then Kelsey had released a statement basically saying that, you know, the people who can get in touch with her can get in touch with her. And, you know, she also experienced something traumatic within the situation, to which I'm not going to take away from her. You absolutely did. I would find it very traumatic to witness my best friend getting shot in front of me, especially if I couldn't do anything to help her. But to fully, like, shut down in a sense of like, me and my friend don't even like be around each other, like we're not talking to each other. Meg unfollowed her ass. Kelsey was still following Meg, but Meg was not following her anymore. So I guess that whole betrayal thing was double-sided. So honestly, this story has been dragged out and through the mud because a lot of people aren't speaking up about what actually took place. And unfortunately, people have inquiring minds, and we would like to know. That's just how human nature is. You're in the public eye. Unfortunately, you have to explain certain things that do transpire. Some things you don't. Some things, honestly, we're gonna stick to the hood shit. I don't have to tell y'all shit, but girl, you got shot, and you got shot by a known other person. Like, this unfortunately has to be addressed. And the stuff that's coming out just seems to be piling on and on. It just keeps on seeming to be something that it shouldn't be, because nobody's addressing shit. I don't expect Tory to say shit. I don't expect shit from that little 4-2 of nothing, okay? You don't have to say nothing. Meg, you had to come out and say something, because people started antagonizing you and all this other shit, to which I wasn't feeling, and to which I completely understand. As a woman, you have to defend yourself. But if you are going to release a statement, you need to release a statement actually clarifying stuff and not adding to the confusion, to which I feel that Instagram Live with you with the purple, you look cute as shit, girl. It just added to the confusion, honestly. So why are we here again talking about this? Because the new rumor mill has come up, to which I have seen Meg talking about it here and there, how apparently his side is feeding information out there to bloggers and to other websites and stuff to put up to make her seem like she's in a negative and bad light.
My face either. So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying.
So the recent rumor mill that I have heard about, to which I don't know if you guys heard about, but apparently Kelsey was messing with Tory Lanez first. Yeah, y'all. You heard me right. Apparently Kelsey was messing with Tory Lanez first. Once COVID-19 happened, apparently she got COVID, and she took a back burner on, you know, going out and doing stuff and blah, blah, blah. So with that, apparently, you know, we saw Meg and Tory hanging out more. We seen them at the Rock Nation brunch, laughing their asses off and all this other stuff. So once again, this is allegedly, because I'm not sure if it's really true, but I've been doing my digging to see what stories Meg was actually in fact talking about, because I hadn't seen this story, but I didn't do the right type of digging. So once I did, I started to look more into it, and basically, like I said, Kelsey was dealing with Tory Lanez first. Meg has this persona and image of, you know, the hot girl that lives across the street from you, that throws the parties and has hood music blasted from out her windows, and come outside and you see all her and her little thotty friends outside about to go somewhere and shit. That's who Meg is perceived out here to be. She is our friend. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. That's her. So if you take this situation of, you know, maybe Kelsey was actually dealing with Tory first and then Meg slid on in there, that takes a very bad toll on her public appearance and what she has been marketed as to us. Now, once again, I do not believe that's an excuse by any freaking means, and I mean the real word, for him to be able to shoot her at all. Not at all. However, we are not going to take away from the missing elements. This piece is all about missing elements, okay? I'm not sitting here saying that I personally talked to Meg, even though I could. Meg, call me. You know, we can sort all of this out. But I'm not saying I personally talked to Meg or any of that. I'm just giving you my own inference from everything that I have gathered. All of this is allegedly, as far as the stuff with Kelsey, Tory, and Meg. So, boom! Now they're in a full-blown relationship. And if you follow Meg, then you have seen that her and Kelsey haven't been actively together as of recently. And then, up until what, 3 to 4 days prior to Meg getting shot, Kelsey all of a sudden reappears. Now, I don't want to say reappear in the sense of like, you know, they weren't friends anymore, but we don't know what the fuck was going on between them two. And like I said, up until this point, Kelsey had been right over Meg's shoulder when it came to anything. So now all of a sudden you were gone and now you're back. But hey, friend, what's up? We missed your fine ass. Okay? Now, where did it all go wrong? For me, it all went wrong, like I said in my previous video, when Meg was at Kylie Jenner's house. I don't know what the fuck took place in them Hollywood Hills, child. I ain't even got my sage lit. But you want to know something? When you talk about them damn Kardashians, burn some motherfucking sage, okay? Okay? Because as soon as I seen that live, and I seen that her ass was in that mansion with them Caucasians, I was like, damn it, Megan! You're fucking up. We just need a little bit. We just need a little bit. Okay? I immediately clicked out of her live and was just like, nope. And then the next day I woke up to the news of her, in fact, being shot. So, yeah. Oh, and Kylie had unfollowed her the next day following the news and everything. Because, you know, why would she ever be perceived to be a real friend? None of the Kardashians are friends with black people, and I wish you guys would stop fucking around with these people. Damn witches. Anyway, so, okay, so what has happened recently that has just been like, Tory's old bodyguard felt the need, mind you, old bodyguard, as in no longer working for him, no job, Tommy, you know, decides to come out and making a statement about Tory, basically saying that, you know, he doesn't know Tory to put his hands on women or to be in any type of angry state when it comes to women and this, that, and the fourth. Once again, my guy, you don't work for this nigga. You personally said out your own mouth that you don't know Megan, you're not employed by him anymore, you don't know about the situation, but yet you're trying to speak on his character. Who paid you? Who paid you to say this? Because this is the cleanup. This is me using a broom. This is PR cleanup right now, okay? That is terriblest at that. And then Megan's ex tried to insinuate on one of his Instagram posts that Megan had, in fact, abused him. Because she had previously talked about something where she was going through something in a situation with one of her exes, and, you know, they got into a little tussle, a fight, or whatever have you, but it was on both behalves. So now somebody has paid him, allegedly, to make these statements, these underlining statements about Meg that then he had to retract because Meg called his ass. Hello? You said what?
That's what I'm saying, though. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to say to you, and you don't care about it. You don't care, but I'm gonna clear it up. You feel me? And I'm gonna have to go through what I have to go through after this. You feel me? Like, fam, I'm sitting here trying to, like, talk to you.
I'm working.
Alright, you working. I'm gonna say your name up, bro.
Yeah, from that bullshit you started. You know that was some whole ass live. Bye.
Like, what's the other one? Motherfucker.
You know, she called his ass. She can have no rap because now a smear campaign is trying to be induced upon Meg to make her seem like, you know, she was in fact abusing Tory's little bitch ass. And honestly, no matter what, I just feel as though you have a bodyguard, you have a paid person on hand to actually handle these type of situations, so you don't go to jail. You feel me? And you still decided to shoot her. If your life was actually in stake, I feel the bodyguard would have then, in fact, had to do what he had to do as his job is stated. But you shot her. So now this takes a different turn of events now.
So there is one thing that I did want to touch base on, and that was the fact that Megan did in fact say that she was walking away when she was shot. But however, when the cops came, she had to get back out the car. Which once again adds to more confusion, because if you got shot, why did you get back in that car? Then to top it all off, recently the text message that Tory Lanez had sent to Megan after the incident was released. This Keebler elf had the nerve to text her and said that he was way too drunk. That was his excuse.
It's just so much, right? It's just so much. And I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully Tory does get deported, because regardless of the reasoning, whether Kelsey was messing with with Tory first and then Meg did or whatever have you, doesn't matter. Nigga, you had no right to shoot that woman. And honestly, you're still a bitch. I don't care. But for Meg, if that is in fact true, Hottie, you broke my heart. You broke my heart, friend. Like, I really hope it's not true. I have faith in you, but it's just, unfortunately, a lot of holes are missing to help us understand and connect, to understand why something like that would take place in the first place, especially with the company that you were in. You're in the company of your man and your best friend. How does that night end with you being shot? Questions. But nonetheless, I'm here to answer those questions. I'll keep a lookout on what's going on, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, click, and subscribe the link below, so that way you can be following me and you can get updates automatically whenever I upload a new video, okay? Thank you. Bye.